Good morning. It's Saturday, March 13th. My name is Robert A. Davis. I'm with D2 Financial Corporation, and I just wanted to make a brief video on the whole unemployment exemption that just came out a couple days ago. And of course, when they do this right in the middle of tax season, it's kind of a chaotic moment for a lot of people. And so I know with my clients, I'll be doing amendments that if we have filed your tax return, I'm going to take care of it. But I know there's a lot of people out there that can't afford services and professionals like myself. So I'm going to make a brief video of how you can go and amend your return and back out that unemployment and be able to submit this and be able to increase the refund or decrease what you owe on your original return. Now keep in mind this is up to $75,000 per person. 75,000 is for a single, 150,000 for married filing joint. And the unemployment can be for both. If you're married filing joint, it could be for the taxpayer and the spouse, but it's up to 10,200 per taxpayer. So if one had 15,000 and the other had 5,000, you can only do 10,200 on the one that had the 15 and the 5,000 on the second. It's not combined, it's individual. Okay? And keep in mind that this is all going to go on the same schedule that your unemployment got reported on, and that is Schedule 1. So where you actually came out with the unemployment you reported on your original return is where you're going to back it back out. But you're going to do it in separate lines. So on line 7 on Schedule 1 is where the unemployment got reported. On line 8 is where you're going to back it back out. And all you're going to do is you're going to make it a line entry. You're going to make it a negative income and miscellaneous income. And with my program, I use Lacert, which is Intuit program, which also makes TurboTax. So I'm sure it's going to be pretty similar if you've been using TurboTax of where to do this. So the same area where you put your unemployment, so for me, it's in miscellaneous income. No, that's not right. It's going to be the same area with the miscellaneous income. It's where you want to make your negative entry. And so, and you got to be careful with this. You do not want to put it into income subject to self-employment, because if there is self-employment, this is going to reduce the self-employment taxes, and that's not what it's intended to do. You want to put it in the area where it says other income. And what I did is I just made it negative. So for the one I'm looking at right now, they had unemployment of 4,500. So I just went in there and made an entry non-taxable unemployment and made it negative 4,500. Once you do that, it's going to back out that taxable income on the return. And be aware that yes, it's going to increase or decrease the tax, but it could also increase some other credits. So the refund or the decrease of what you owe could be more than what's actually being for the decrease in tax from the unemployment, because the one I'm looking at right now, there was an increase in a retirement contribution credit. So the number, the end result could be larger than what you're thinking it's going to be, but this is how you're going to do this. Now, once you've gone and done that negative entry, and you're going to want to do them for the spouse and for the taxpayer separately. There should be two different places to do that. And once you have that line entry in there, then what you're going to do is create a 1040X. And when you do the 1040X, it's going to list out everything that was in there before, and then it's going to list out everything that's in there now. And what you want to put down for an explanation is unemployment is non-taxable due to the American Rescue Plan. Easy peasy. You put that in there for an explanation, and once you do that, you can generate a 1040X, and the 1040X needs to be electronically filed. With my program, I know I can't have direct deposit, but it can be electronically filed. So I'm hoping that TurboTax is allowing these to be electronically filed. But like I said, can't have direct deposit. You want to get it in there electronically filed. If you do this by paper, it could take up to a year to process. And then God knows when you'll get your refund. Okay? This is how you do it. I hope this is, helps you out. Kind of puts it really in a simple kind of concept of what you're doing. 1040Xs are not that complicated. As long as you're going to be able to electronically file from the same program that you use, it should be pretty well streamlined. Good luck.